Welcome to ANM News, and this is Avijit Nandi Mazumdar right in front of you. And where am I standing? And no prizes for guessing. This is the Science City. Science City is a city in itself. It's a park. It's an infotainment. And you got to hear more about what Science City is all about. From whom? Yes, no other than Mr. Anurag Kumar. He is the director of Science City right here with us. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for taking your time off to explain to layman like me and some of our viewers about Science City. So first of all, my first question is, why should somebody who dreads science come to Science City?
Well, I always say that Science City is meant for those who are not interested in science, mainly because it's our responsibility, our duty to make science interesting. And obviously we would like to make science interesting for those who are not actually interested in science. I mean, definitely those who are interested will get more enthusiasm for seeing Science City, but it is meant for each and every person, whether the person likes science or not. And we have fascinating models and exhibits which not only gives you the concept of science, but also in a very interesting, fascinating manner.
Very, very different aspect which inculcates, it combines information with entertainment to make it interesting for the viewers. So right behind me I see 3 missiles. So if you can just explain, what are these 3 missiles? I can also read that DRDO sign there.
Yes, in fact we partnered with DRDO. In fact, there is an organization of DRDO in Kolkata called CEMSDS, which works on the millimeter waves. So we partnered with them to have a missile park in Science City, and they developed 6 actual size missiles for this park. Out of those 6, the 3 bigger ones are visible from here. The largest one that you see is Mission Shakti missile, which is meant for the destruction of the satellites. And then
enemy satellites. Enemy satellites. Right.
Yeah, any satellite. Even if the satellite has become old and you want to destroy it for creating the space, you can use the satellite. And then we have Prithvi missile, which is already
the next one.
The white one, yes, which is also inducted in our armed forces. And BrahMos again is also a very...
BrahMos is the one that's
the grey one. The grey one is BrahMos. So these are the 3 bigger missiles that you are able to see from here. There are others like Akash.
So are these replicas or these are originals?
Well, Prithvi missile, that the white one, is the actual shell of the missile. The rest of them are replicas. The 1:1 ratio replica.
So, what do you teach people? I mean, what do people generate? What kind of ideas do people generate after seeing these missiles? What do they teach you?
See, missile is really a rocket science. So, and people are not aware, not familiar. You don't get to see these kind of things in your day-to-day life, and forget about knowing about it. So this is one place where we thought that it not only generates the excitement of what kind of capabilities the India has developed in the field of missile technology, but also we have put the statue of the missile man also here, none other than APJ Abdul Kalam. And any visitor stands in front of his statue, gets to listen the audio in 3 languages, Bengali, English and Hindi, about the India's missile program. And then there are small labels in front of all these missiles which tells more about the details of the missiles.
Absolutely. Now coming to the cable car, which is another big draw, of course, of Science City. If you can just explain what this cable car and what does it signify?
Cable car is It was developed right at the beginning when Science City started, and it is running for the last 25-26 years now. primarily meant to give a bird's eye view of the entire Science City complex.
How big is it?
Which one? The Science City?
Complex?
It's 45 acres.
45.
The total land area. And when you take the cable car ride for entering into Science City, you see the missile park from top. Then you see the science park. We have also made a large sundial, the largest in the eastern part of the country. So you are able to see the sundial from there, and then you exit close to the exhibition halls. So from there you take a tour to the exhibition halls.
Okay. So how many exhibits? How many such kind of parks and exhibits do you have in Science City, and how much time do you suggest for a visitor to spend in Science City?
See, if you have a full day, you will enjoy the most, but ideally half a day.
Okay.
Half a day, because we have shows. We have shows in a space theater. We have a time machine. We have a 3D show. We have a show called Science on Sphere, where we project science on a spherical projection screen. Then we have a dark ride where you can take ride through prehistoric life, including dinosaurs. Then we have a large digital panorama where you see the story of human evolution in a very immersive, large digital environment. So these are the shows where you are able to spend time. And after that, we have galleries on reflections, we have galleries on our science and technology heritage, the emerging technologies, fun science, illusions. So there are plenty of things. The Maritime Center we have, where you have the entire history of maritime of India. So there are plenty of facilities which you can have. We also have a picnic park, by the way, where people can
relax.
If they want, they can cook also. We have kitchen.
Okay.
And they can spend leisure time over there also.
That you rent out?
It's ticketed.
Okay.
So you have to take a nominal ticket of some, I think 30 rupees per head. If you want to take kitchen, then you have to pay additional some 1,000 or 1,500 rupees, and then the entire facility is yours.
Yes. Then apart from the missile center, what are the top draws of Science City which will draw a non-science student to science?
Right now we are running a film, a 3D full dome projection film called Voyager, which talks about the 2 Voyager missions which was sent deep into the solar system, and the entire film is mesmerizing. I can say that is the top draw for the visitors right now. We have time machines which excite a lot of visitors, where it's a capsule kind of thing, where a motion simulator, where it's a just 5-minute ride, but it gives you a different kind of experience when you move in all 3 axes. Then I will say the dinosaurs have been the USP of Science City for quite some time. It is still very popular. Science Park again is becoming a big draw because of the additions like missile. We have added a gym park over here, where you can not only learn the different aspects of machines, but also do your exercise also on that, and then see which particular machine is helping which kind of muscles in your body.
Oh, that is also explained there.
Yes. And then you also have a large sundial which is drawing good attention of the visitors.
How many people come to Science City on an average?
On an average, 15 lakh visitors a year. It had gone down substantially during COVID time, but we have recovered, and last year we reached 15 lakh. This year we target to achieve more than that.
Are you drawing in students, generating more interest in science among the students of Kolkata, of various schools of Kolkata? Is this one of your game plan?
Well, if I say students, yes. Schools, I am not satisfied till now. When I say students, yes, the general visitors who are coming comprise maximum of children of students' age. They come with their family members, but the students in groups, the schools, their number is less than what we expect it to be.
That's your target?
Yes. Although we give almost 50% concession on the ticket for the students when they come through school groups. So we are trying to market heavily now on the schools. We are trying to take help of organizations like CBSE, ICSE, Kendriya Vidyalaya, State Government Education Department for encouraging the students to come and take the benefit of Science City.
So tell me one thing honestly, are you satisfied with the way things have gone so far? And what are your future plans to develop science? What are the immediate future plans?
My immediate future plan, I will say that I want to increase the visitor facilities up to international standard. That is the primary thing that I am working on. When I say facilities, I mean toilet, I mean parks, I mean pathways, I mean roads, I mean drinking water facilities. Food park, yes, we are coming up with an entire food court. The kind of food court that you see in malls,
yes.
Similar kind of food court setup, our building is getting ready, and by this year end I hope that we will be able to start the new food court. So that one facility which we are adding. In addition to that, I am also working on illuminating the Science City in a much better way, having some digital things added like projection mapping shows, like fountain projection shows, and also I am working on things like signages. I personally feel that we are very weak in providing the signages. You can notice that we do not have
get
many.
Lost somewhere.
Yes, so that is one thing which we are working hard on, and we are also trying to improve the exhibits, particularly in Science Park and Dynamotion Hall. We are coming up with a new gallery on climate change. That will be ready, the first phase of that will be ready by March next year. And we will open the first phase and we will keep working on the second phase. Climate change, you all know that it's not something which we should, we are required to be alerted for the consequences of climate change. So we are working on
anything
that.
on Chandrayaan 3?
Well, Chandrayaan 3 created a lot of excitement, and we were part of that excitement. We called a number of students, primarily the girl students, and we organized few workshops to explain how a rocket is launched and how this soft landing is done. And then we also
technology behind
yes.
So you any plans of having Chandrayaan 3 prototype or something of that sort to?
Moon has created a lot of excitement after Chandrayaan 3. So we are trying to add something related to Moon which will explain the objectives of Chandrayaan 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kumar, and you got me converted absolutely to from a non-science student to a science student, of course. They are definitely a student. So we heard in details what Science City is all about and what Science City has in store for us in future from Mr. Kumar. Thank you so much for spending time and explaining in details about Science City, and I'm sure in days to come it will be one of the top draws of Kolkata. I'm sure it is at the moment, and it will improve its stance in days to come. More people will come in, and I'll definitely come on here on a more regular basis. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching ANM News, and keep watching ANM News.
और खबरों के लिए सब्सक्राइब कीजिए एएनएम न्यूज़, बेल आइकन दबाकर रहिए सबसे आगे।